Inevitably, if you live in community, you will get into conflict. But all of this is a feature, not a bug. It's supposed to happen. It's part of how God designed community to grow and mature us into people of love. The problem is, what most people do when they enter the zone of engagement and they get frustrated with each other is they just leave. The church where I pastored for 20 years has a Sunday gathering, but it's best understood as a network of house churches that are neighborhood-based and gather together for a weekly meal. After doing church this way for many years, we started to notice a pattern in our communities. We call it the cycle of community. First is the honeymoon. People often go through this and they begin to live in community for the first time. It's often life-changing for radical individualists who have never experienced church around a table before. Then comes the apathy stage. You get to know the people around you and they become kind of boring. Change is slower, more gradual, and you don't get as much out of it as you used to. Then you begin to get frustrated. Not only are you stubbornly untransformed in certain areas of your own life, so are your fellow community members. You want it to change. At this point, many people bail. They walk away. The moment a relationship is no longer delivering the instant gratification of meeting a felt need. But if you stay and press through to acceptance, you enter a whole new stage. You may still discern that you need a healthy ending. There is a time to leave a community. The 3 rules of thumb for leaving are: 1. Leave slowly. Err on the side of staying too long, not quitting too fast. 2. Bless people as you go and do not curse. And 3. Don't make the decision by yourself, but discern with others. That's a healthy ending. But if you're not called to leave, then the next stage in the cycle is to re-engage and enter into health. But it can be hard to stay with this cycle. We have been socially conditioned by radical individualism to put our needs and desires above the good of any group, and by our consumer culture to approach relationships like commodities. And the moment a friend or even a spouse doesn't make us happy or meet our needs, or they trigger our shadow side or touch our wound, we leave. As a result, we never grow. We remain spiritual adolescents who never mature into spiritual mothers and fathers. When we run away from conflict, we run away from our shadow, from our blind spots, from our wounding, and from our healing. To grow, we have to learn the discipline of staying.